chair by the window that nobody fills. The cushion still holds the shape of your weight. I set out 2 cups out of habit at 6, then pour out the second and stare at the gate. Your slippers are still by the door where you left them. I dust them on Sundays, I don't know why still. The garden you planted keeps blooming each spring, indifferent to seasons of missing your voice. I talk to the chair like you're still listening, and some days I swear that I hear you rejoice. It's something I've said or some old joke repeated. Then the silence comes back and reminds me you're gone. And the clock on the wall keeps its same steady time, as if nothing is changed, as if nothing is wrong. But the chair by the window stays empty and quiet, and the house holds your absence the whole winter long. I'm not lonely, I tell them, I'm just sitting still, with the ghost of your laughter still warm in the room. The chair isn't empty, not really, not yet. It's just waiting for you to walk back any soon. I found your old coat in the hall closet folded. The smell almost gone now, but almost is enough. I held it the way that I should have held you when the days were still many, and I called it just love. If I'd known how few mornings were left on the calendar, would I have poured slower, sat longer, said more? But the coffee gets cold and the chair just sits empty, and I'm still setting 2 cups by the door. Tell them I'm just sitting still, with the ghost of your laughter still warm in the room. And maybe the chair will stay empty forever, but I'll keep it right there by the window for you. Television's off, but the room still glows blue from the street lamp outside that forgets to turn off. I talk to the kettle, I talk to the walls. I've gotten so good at the sound of my voice. I rehearse conversations I'll never quite have, with people who left or were never quite there. I practice my laughter so it doesn't sound strange when somebody finally asks how I am. And the nights stretch out longer than any one person was built to fill quietly, hour after hour. So I fill them with sentences nobody answers, and call it just talking, not calling it lonely. I'm only talking to myself, that's all. Just keeping the silence from growing too tall. I'm only talking to myself tonight, just borrowing my own voice for company and light. Sometimes I answer myself in a different voice, pretend it's a friend who has come round to stay. We argue, we laugh, we forgive one another. Then the room remembers there's no one but me. If a stranger walked by and saw through the window, they'd think I was managing fine on my own. But the kettle's gone cold and the chair's never moved, and I'm still talking alone. I'm only talking to myself, that's all. Just keeping the silence from growing too tall. And maybe tonight someone's doing the same, just talking to no one and saying my name.
Had the words lined up like coins on a table. I'm sorry, I love you, please don't go away. But my mouth went dry every time that I tried, and the moment would pass and I'd swallow them down. I wrote you a letter I never quite sent. I folded the pages and tucked them away. I told myself later, I told myself soon, and later got further with every new day. And the words kept their shape, sitting still in my chest, like stones I'd swallowed but never could pass. Carried them quiet through years that went by, believing somehow there was always more time. The words I never said still echo in here. The sorry, the love, the goodbye I held back. The words I never said are louder some nights than anything I ever managed to say. I saw you once more, years later by chance. We talked about weather, the traffic, the rain. The words were right there, climbing up to my throat, but I let them sit down and I said your name instead. If I had one more minute, just one at that door, would the words finally come, or would I still freeze? I think I know now, it was never the words, it was always the fear of however you'd say them back. The words I never said still echo in here, but tonight I'll just whisper them out to the dark. I'm sorry I loved you, I should have stayed near. The words I never said, I'm saying them now. Paved now where the dirt path once was. The corner store's gone, there's a bank in its place, but the hill still curves the same way that it did when I ran down it barefoot with the wind on my face. I parked by the school where they've built something new. The playground's still there, but the swings have been changed. I sat on the bench where my mother once waited, and the years came back softer than I had arranged. The town doesn't know me the way that I knew it. The faces have aged into strangers and kin, but somewhere beneath all this new and this leaving, the boy that I was is still walking within. I'm walking the road back home, back to nowhere. The town has moved on, but the longing stayed still. I'm walking the road back home just to feel it, the ghost of a boy on the top of that hill. I found our old house with a new family's curtains. I didn't knock, I just stood there and stared. The tree that we climbed had been cut at the roots, but the air smelled the same as it did
was there. If I could just borrow an hour from back then, run down that hill with no weight on my chest, would I recognize who I was going to become, or just keep on running and not look back yet? I'm walking the road back home, back to nowhere. The town has moved on, but I needed to feel the road that I walked when the world was still wide. And somewhere in walking, I found I was healed.
Used to think life owed me something more, a reason, a rhyme, a why for every door. But the years went on, whether I understood, and I learned to walk forward the best that I could. I lost what I loved, and I kept what remained. I buried some dreams without too much complaint. Not because I didn't care, but because I learned how. The road doesn't stop just to let you catch up. So I stopped asking why, and I started just walking. I stopped counting losses and started counting days. And somewhere in not fighting, I found a strange peace. And just the way it goes, and just the way it stays, that's just the way it goes. That's just the way. The good and the hard come and go with the day. I'm not angry, I'm not broken, I'm just older and slow. And I've made my peace with just the way it goes. My father said this once while fixing the fence. Some things just are, son, no matter the sense. I didn't
misunderstand him until I was here, nodding the same way with the same kind of tears. If I'd known back then what I carry today, would I have walked softer or still walk the same way? I think I'd have walked just as hard either way, 'cause that's the only way I knew how to stay. That's just the way it goes. That's just the way. I've stopped asking questions. I can't make life say I'm not angry, I'm not broken, I'm just older and slow. And there's peace in accepting just the way it goes. We don't talk much anymore at the table, just the sound of the fork and the clock on the wall. But your hand finds mine without either one looking, and that says more than the words ever could. We've run out of stories we haven't repeated. We've said all the things that needed saying twice. So we sit in the quiet, 2 cups going cold, and somehow the silence still feels like enough. There was a time silence scared me, felt empty, like something had broken or something was wrong. But now I have learned there's a difference between the silence that hurts and the silence that holds. It's the silence between us that says what we mean, not the words we ran out of, not what we don't say. It's the quiet that's grown soft with 40 years wait, and I choose this silence over any words today. You fell asleep early, the lamp's still half lit. I watch you breathe slow in the chair by the door. I don't wake you to talk, I just sit there beside you. The silence between us has never asked more. If someone could measure the love in a silence, would ours come back heavy or light as the air? I think it would weigh every year we've been quiet and somehow still float like it's barely there. It's the silence between us that says what we mean, not the words we ran out out of not what we don't say. And when I'm gone someday, just sit in this kitchen. The silence will still hold me close in its way. Finally with you. I caught my reflection this morning by accident. A stranger looked back with my father's same eyes. The hands that once threw a ball clear past the fence line now shake just a little when reaching for keys. I don't feel much different than I did at 20. Still laugh at the same jokes, still dream the same dreams. But the mirror keeps insisting on showing me someone whose face I don't fully recognize as me. And I wonder when exactly the changeover happened. The moment the boy became somebody's old man. I missed it somehow in the rushing of mornings. And now I just nod at this stranger and smile. Hello, old man. In the mirror I see you. I know we don't talk much, but I know who you are. You carry my laughter, you carry my sorrow, and somehow still you're the nearest thing to a friend. I asked him this morning if he had regrets. He just raised an eyebrow the way that I do. I think we agreed without saying a sentence that mostly we're proud of the road we walk through. If I'd known at 20 I'd end up right here, looking back at a face that has earned every line. Would I have been frightened or simply just grateful that I made it this far? And I'm still doing fine. Hello, old man. In the mirror I see you. I'm learning to love this face time has drawn. You carry my laughter, you carry my sorrow, and I'll keep you good company till we are gone. stays empty. I've made my peace with the words left unsaid. I've walked the old road, and I've met in the mirror the stranger who carries the weight of my years. I don't need much now, just the quiet of evening, the sound of the kettle, the dog at my feet. Life isn't measured in all that it gathers, but in how softly, finally, it learns to be still. There was a time silence felt like a sentence. Now silence feels more like a hand that I hold. I've stopped running from all of the things I once feared, and found in the stillness a life of my own. This is my silent life, quiet and slow, not empty, just full, in a way few would know. I've grieved what I lost, and I've loved what remained, and found in the silence I'm finally home. I light just one candle most nights after supper, not waiting for someone, just loving the glow. I've learned that a life can be small and still whole if you're finally at peace with the silence you hold. If you asked me today, would I trade it for noise, for crowds, for the rush, for the things I once chased? I'd tell you I'm grateful I slowed down enough to hear what was here in this quiet small space. This is my silent life, quiet and slow, not empty, just full, in a way few would know. I've grieved what I lost, and I've loved what remained, and found in the silence I'm finally